Welcome to the very last part of Reverend Gary Davis's Cincinnati Flow Rag. Now, throughout the song, he plays a combination of the main riff of the song and he has a lot of single note runs mixed in, and he plays his turnaround. Back to the main riff. He does that throughout most of the song, but there's one section and one version that I've heard that's really cool. He goes in to a piano type rhythm, and he does this with two chords, a G chord with the pinky on the high E string on the 5th fret of the 1st string, that piano type sound, and he also uses a C chord played like this, where I have my ring finger flattening out the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings on the 5th fret. I have my 1st finger up here on the 1st and 2nd strings at the 3rd fret. My middle finger comes across and grabs the 4th string at the 5th fret, and then my thumb wraps around up here as much as I can get of the 1st and 2nd strings. And it's basically those two chords, and here's how it goes in the song. Back and forth between those two chords, and then at one point he's going to slide in then back to the riff like that. And all I'm doing, here's my long C chord, remember that chord? So I'm sliding down with my pinky, you can use another finger if it's more comfortable, to the 8th fret of the 2nd string, back up to the 1st fret or the 5th fret of the 1st string, then back to that note on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. And then he's going to pop onto the C note, 8th fret of the 1st string. So it's like this. Then he's going to go down here and bend on the 8th, 9th, and 10th frets of the 1st string. Little blues bend. So it's... and then back into the piano rag. Cool run. This is tough. Still working on this one, but I figured out how to play it, so I'll show you what I know. It's going to slide into that long C chord. So it's very similar to that run you played earlier in the song. But then he hits that 7th note there. Like a C7th chord, but he just hits the one note. So here's what he's doing. It's hard to play fast. You really got to work and get it. I'm still trying to get that smoothly. So he plays that. And then he goes into the turnaround that I showed you already in the song. To the verse. That's something I didn't show you earlier in the song. When he starts the verse, oftentimes he hits the open E and then drops the thumb down. That's how it leads into the verse. So all together, here's how that part of the song sounds. So he'll go through his turnaround. Instead of going back into the main riff of the song, he jumps to that piano riff. that piano riff in there twice, you can make this song go on forever. The one thing I didn't mention, and I haven't figured this part out completely, but when he's doing these chords, he mixes up his rhythm with his right hand to give it a different sound. So he might play this. Hear that? Or he might play. Or that. He just changes his picking pattern and string brushing pattern to get a different rhythm, different sound. He's really good at that. So if you listen to the original recording or one of his recordings, there really is no original, since he recorded that song and played that song so many times in so many different ways. This is a great song to play. It's not that difficult. It's a great way to learn Gary Davis, his style, especially his single string runs and how he uses the C scale and chords and all that stuff as part of the song. If you have any questions, any other parts of the song that you want to learn that I didn't teach you, or that I maybe confused you, anything I taught you that I confused you on, let me know. And I hope this helps you learn how to play this great song. Thank you.